I'm Dr. Gaffer, this is Yu Ming, and you're in the back row. Welcome to another exciting, riveting episode that is In the Back Row Live.
Nice for you to join us, Doc.
Thanks. I'm Batman.
You're Bat Doc.
Bat Doc.
Doc Man.
This looks really weird on me.
Yeah. Well, that's because it's made for, like, a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't really work.
No.
It kind of looks like I have, like, little... Maybe...
Looks like a cat.
Oh, now people can see me. Yeah, it does kind of look like a cat.
Catman. Wow, did Doc get cancer?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm in terrible, terrible pain.
I know, Kyle. What the heck?
What?
Well, he started broadcasting right as we broadcasted.
Oh.
You know that this is our time slot, man.
So he's currently just going head to head. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I guess so.
Cool.
That's okay. He's more popular than we are anyway.
Well,
hi,
I feel kind of bad because now I won't be able to watch you. So that's kind of a bummer.
Well, we can, but it would
you did that to yourself though, because we always broadcast at the same time. So we're the 39th most boring person in the world.
In the front row.
Hashtag in front row. God, how you guys been doing? It's been a week. It's been a whole week.
Already?
I've missed you so much.
I can't believe it's already been a week.
It
feels
been.
like it's just been a day.
Hmm.
Like it goes too fast.
It does. Last week did go by pretty fast.
Every week goes by fast.
Really?
Yeah.
All of them?
Oh yeah, especially for
Even
me.
the slow ones?
There is no slow week. I don't ever have a slow week. Work is too busy to have a slow week. I never, ever have a slow week. Oh, hi, Brittany. We're in weird moods tonight.
Yes, we are. It must be a Sunday.
It must be that Gamescom happened last week. Actually, today's the last day. I don't know if it ended or not because it's in Cologne.
Why must we always find out about such fun, exciting things when they're almost over?
Well, it would have been kind of expensive to go there because it's in Cologne, which is
Cologne?
the other side of the world.
Hmm.
School starts Tuesday for Hazardous. Pray for me. Okay.
we will, actually. Should we do that now? Should we just take a moment now? Oh, God! Please make sure that Hazardous has a good time at school. Thank you. I know. There you go.
Well, if that didn't scare God, nothing will. Brittany doesn't start school till the 3rd, you lucky punk. See, that's the most awful thing about being an adult, is that you don't have a summer vacation. You just work all the time. You never stop. And it gets really, well, when you don't have an actual job, it's nice to have free time.
School teachers, they have summer vacation.
Not really.
Oh, I guess not.
Because their vacation is prepping for the next school year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they have a couple of days maybe that they can like go to the pool, but that's not it.
Which are actually noted on the calendar. When you become a school teacher, there's 2 pool days per year. So we're right in the middle of the summer.
I would love to win the lottery, and then I can have some free time. Because I get grumpy.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to the show.
Back to the show.
Gamescom was this last week. It's the largest trade fair and event highlight for interactive games. Held in Cologne.
Then that's it. Good night.
You're so funny.
Oh my God.
See what I mean? He can't sit still. He doesn't know how to sit still. He's always going. Gets irritating.
No, it's just that, like, unlike everyone else on the show, if I have to cough really loud, I walk away from the microphone.
Not me, man.
Yeah, they just like,
I'm here all the time for our
just,
people.
They love to get right no matter what their bodily noises might be.
I guess that could be considered a bodily noise. It is a laugh.
I was really hoping for like something more along the lines of this.
That's one. Yeah.
Or this.
See, now, if I was about to rip a really big fart, I'd probably leave the room.
I don't think we had anyone rip a really big fart on the show before, which is weird. Considering the various people who've been on the show, there could have been some monsters going on. And I guess, considering like the studio, the size of the studio we've done this show in over the years has changed in size and ventilation quality. So it's probably fortunate for us that hadn't occurred, especially in certain phases of the show.
I could just imagine.
Can you just imagine, like, somebody just, and it's, like, audible, like, you can hear it over the microphone, so everyone knows that it happened, but then you just have to watch these people, like, like, on the internet, and try to get through the rest of their broadcast, just, with this wincing faces. Like,
plus, can't you see the poof of smoke?
Yeah, so...
the vapors coming up. The squinty eyes. Your nose flares.
So, Tommy, when's your next concert gonna be?
Pinocchio says my nose will grow right now. I don't get it. Guys, I'm getting your viewers. Lol.
Aw, that's good. They need to go somewhere, because we can't keep them.
Well, ooh, Hazardous just threw a punch at you, boy.
Uh-oh. It's getting serious out there. Play nice. Play nice in the chat.
Okay, Gamescom. There was 335,000 visitors this year, which is huge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, think of VidCon times
a bunch.
A lot.
Yeah.
Kyle says, so they come to me because you're boring. No, it's just because you're ridiculously adorable.
You got an accent too. You can't compete with someone on the internet with an accent. Everybody knows that.
That's true.
I mean, if you got like tits and an accent, everyone's just gonna watch you. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. You don't even have to talk. You just, well, I guess you would have to talk, otherwise they wouldn't know you had an accent. So yeah, but it would have to make sense.
Well, he'd have to grow a pair of tits.
Have to grow a pair. You could probably fake some tits.
Yeah, you can put some balloons under there.
Yeah, or like
hey,
bags of rice, and maybe you could go watch some of the makeup tutorials, so you could learn how to do like the
cleavage,
the little fake cleavage thing. And you could go rock out some chat roulette.
Thanks for giving a shout out, Kyle. We give a shout out to you all the time too. Kyle's my friend.
Kyle,
plus, he's cute.
He is our home baby. We love him so much. I don't know why I called him home baby.
I don't know why
I had to say it in an Indian accent. None of these things are known to me.
So Microsoft was there at the Gamescom, and they demoed a lot of stuff except for the Kinect. And
which they couldn't get to work. So.
What? Oh! Well, everything just kind of flashed. I was like, what the hell is going on? And it just did it again.
It's the same damn weird-ass twitchy machine as always used to be. Keep your pants on. Well, you're not wearing any pants, so...
I don't have to. I never stand up. Some people.
You're the one who's always going. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm not wearing shoes. Ha!
Aha! Brittany's my friend.
Oh,
she said so. Anyway, so back to the damn show. Kinect did not get a debut on Microsoft's panel at the Gamescom thing, and why?
Why?
Because they think that everybody looks silly playing it. They said that somebody would be up there whipping their arms around and it would lose kind of the value of the gaming system because it looks ridiculous when people play it. So yeah, I think there's a valid point there. Good on you, Microsoft. Very smart. And also, sad. Poor little Microsoft Kinect. Hazardous.
I mean, we're not going to showcase this because people look, even though it's an awesome product and we're trying to sell the hell out of it, people just look stupid when they're doing it. It's kind of like dating Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, poor thing. But they are announcing that they're releasing a white Xbox One.
What you mean white?
Exactly. It's about to get all racist up in here.
Jeez.
Yeah, they've always had a black one, but now they're having a white one.
Well,
next is going to be mulatto.
The Neapolitan Xbox.
Hazardous says, Connect never recognizes me because I'm black. I'm sorry. I mean, not that you're black, but that it doesn't
that she's sorry.
recognize
Wait,
you.
What?
Wow. And also, which kind of this kind of funny, at the Gamescoms, the Xbox and PlayStation and another channel, I can't remember what it is and I don't really care, all of them were hijacked during their Twitch streams at the Gamescom. Right? And somebody they still don't know who it was, but they were posting fake announcements, racist and homophobic slurs to the profiles. And so Twitch believes it was somebody at Gamescom who was able
They believe it was somebody who watches Equals 3.
Well. So they believe it was somebody at Gamescom who was actually able to access a computer that was logged into the profiles, which why the fuck would you leave that unattended? But apparently the guy had a good time. So Twitch started just deleting the messages and saying, "Hey, guys, you better lock down your profiles right now." Oh, and also, there's a new Silent Hill that's being released, and if you guys don't know what that is, Silent Hill is a super scary game with stuff that jumps out at you, and it's super dark, and you just have a little flashlight, and you're going around trying to solve mystery puzzles and stuff like that. And they say that it is, it's the scariest one yet. They actually want people to shit their pants. They said that.
They're actually sending out diapers every time somebody purchases a game in hopes.
Hazardous has got the pre-release. Yeah. Good job. And Lexi says, hi Lexi, long time no see.
We're just talking about shitting yourself, and like Hazardous has the pre-release. It's just like, okay, I'm sorry, maybe there's some sort of pill or juice you can drink that will help with that. Okay. Oh my god, I got the pre-release! Oh,
is that what happens with you?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I do. I'm constantly losing control of my bowels, and I have to run out.
Oh my god.
Every that's exactly what's happening.
Oh, wow, you hide it pretty well, because I have a pretty good sniffer, and I can't smell anything.
Pretty good sniffer?
Yeah, I can't smell shit. Your shit. That shit.
Because I have that poopery stuff.
Lexi totally forgot her names. Hazardous said that's a side effect of your cancer.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, it's getting bad all up in here.
I know. We're already making cancer jokes. That's horrible. Last week it was September 11th, and this week now we're just making fun of cancer.
What'll be next week?
Congenital birth defects.
Oh, great.
Oh
boy, do I have a couple of stories to tell you.
My name is Dr. Gaffer, and this is Yu Ming. Her father's Chinese, I swear to God. And yeah, you haven't been around in a while. How's your face?
I'm
Good?
sure her face is as beautiful as ever.
We've missed it.
Hazardous has a funny Holocaust joke.
Next week.
Oh.
Wait, wasn't Hazardous the one that told the...
Yes.
Okay.
He's got some good jokes, yo.
And actually, that Hazardous, that actually made it into... I don't know why I felt it needed to make it into the final cut, but it's actually in the final cut of the show. So if you go to our channel on YouTube and watch the last video we posted, it's down towards the end, so it's probably like the last 10 minutes of the show. So if you just want to skip ahead to your joke delivery, you can do that. But I tried to make it less offensive by putting pictures of Jesus on the. You'll have to watch it.
Strangely,
to know what I mean.
it makes it more offensive.
Really? Did it? I failed.
Lexi's face is nice and wet.
Oh my God, that's great.
Let me finish that comment. I just did the ice water challenge.
You didn't have to finish it.
I felt it was proper. We got like teenagers in here and stuff.
Yeah.
So good job. I think everybody's doing the ice water challenges nowadays.
I know. It seems to be quite the thing.
It is a thing. Segway?
You know, I don't. I think they didn't catch on because they just don't go very fast.
Huh?
Segways.
Oh.
Um.
Wow.
Yes. So, what did you do your who did you do your challenge for? Were you named by somebody, or did you just decide to do it on your own?
She may have been called out, but she just totally called us out on it.
Oh no! I nominate you guys. So, is this something that you filmed? That we'll be able to watch in the near future? I'm guessing, maybe, sort of. No. My friend nominated me, and then I was like, wait.
Let me get my goggles.
I have gear for this.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh boy.
What?
Oh boy. Hazardous says, why isn't Hitler invited to the barbecues? Why?
Oh, I totally missed that.
He always burns the
Oh,
frags.
man. German barbecues, that's the last thing you want to do. I could see why they wouldn't want him there.
Oh, man.
So when did you first figure out, or first see somebody do the ice water challenge, ice bucket water challenge?
Must have been like yesterday, because during the week I have no life other than work.
Oh, so you only found out about it yesterday. So that would be
Yeah,
like
it hasn't been very long. It's been like 2 days
16th.
maybe.
So but it's only been a thing for since the end of July, I guess. Very end of July.
So I'm a couple of weeks behind.
Yeah, so it's been around for a couple of weeks, but I mean that's where it got its origination from, and it actually originated with somebody who's part of the organization for ALS, which I'm going to try to actually say what it actually stands for. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, I believe is what it is. Also known here in the United States as Lou Gehrig's disease, because of him being one of the first few people to be diagnosed with it in the United States, and it's really quite horrible. The reason they named it after him, he was a baseball player for the New York Yankees, I believe. Apparently, all the greatest baseball players are all New York Yankees at one time or another. But he had a really successful career with them, and then just out of nowhere, he just lost all of his strength and couldn't continue on playing baseball, and only lived for about 2 years after he retired from baseball. It takes over once it gets going, it takes over pretty quick, which is why people are trying to raise awareness with this campaign, and it's gotten a lot of criticism from a lot of different people, saying that it's stupid, it doesn't really make people aware of what ALS is, and
I don't know, but
just not really getting, I guess, what the point is. Well, the point is it's getting people like me to talk about it, which ordinarily we probably wouldn't be, because it's an entertainment news show, but because there's videos all over the internet of people dousing themselves with buckets of ice water, that makes it entertainment, and then I get to talk about it. So,
yep.
I guess the video was originated, as far as I know, with a gentleman by the name of Pete Fratz, who's a 29-year-old gentleman who's also, strange enough, a one-time baseball player.
Oh, really?
And he's been dealing with having ALS for since 2012.
Oh, wow.
Also the hashtag that's been accompanying Ice Bucket Challenge. Some people may notice there's also a hashtag for Strikeout ALS. Is the other hashtag that's trending with it, and the reason for that, obviously, because Pete was a former baseball player, and also it's known as Lou Gehrig's disease, and he was a great batter, and also one hell of a first baseman.
Whooped.
So that's what it is, and that's what it's all about. And there seems to be some confusion as exactly like what the challenge is supposed to be. And I don't necessarily know that there's any like really established rules. I think it's the basic thing. It's just got to be really cold water dumped over your head. Some people do it in bathing suits, and some people are claiming like, oh, well, that's cheating. You have to do it when you're fully clothed. They're still doing it.
Hazardous wants us to wear white T-shirts when we do it.
Okay. That'll be do you want to just What do you think the thread count should be? Do you want to just throw that out into the? Because that's important. You know, when you're talking about wet T-shirt stuff, thread count, can be very, very important. And just mesh. Yeah, thread count 2. 2 fucking threads. That's what you
One
get.
over each nipple. That's it.
Yeah. Splendor T-shirts.
Oh man.
So, as far as I know, what the official rules are, if there would be official rules, is that most people seem to use a 5-gallon bucket filled with ice water. And the funny part about a lot of these videos is that people will fill a 5-gallon bucket with ice and water without ever considering that they don't have the upper body strength to lift it over their fucking head.
I need $100 to say ALSA. Okay, here we go.
A 5-gallon bucket is pretty heavy.
But yeah, there was one of the Ethel Kennedy, who is Robert F. Kennedy's widow.
Yeah.
She did it. Actually, her entire family did it, all in a row, and she was like the final one to do it. And she just had like a little child's bucket, like sand bucket, and she could barely.
Aww.
She had to have one of her relatives help her. But she actually challenged Barack Obama to do it.
Wow.
Which he, although it seemed fun, he denied, and he's just going to pay the the money or make a donation. Now the thing is with the donation money, you either can donate $100 if somebody challenges you, or donate $10 and dump a bucket of ice over your head.
Got
and
it.
In doing so, you film it, and after you've done it, you then challenge 3 other people to the same. Now, as far as I am aware, you can only call out people and challenge them if you choose to dump water over your head. But you still have to donate $10. And a lot of people I've been seeing, especially recently doing this, have been kind of forgetting that one point. No, you still have to donate. Either way, you still have to donate. It's just $10 if you do the water challenge, which, because you make the video, even though you're only donating $10, you're still, challenging 3 other people. So at least 3 other people are going to know about this, and possibly all of their friends, whether or not they take the challenge. So Barack Obama, because he's the president and can't be dumping buckets of stuff over his head, because Kim Jong-un is just going to fucking masturbate to that.
Probably would.
He would. So he's a the figurehead of one of the most powerful nations in the world. So he's gotta not dump things over his head. So he's just gonna go with the donation, and that's fine. And people are like, thinking like he's just gonna donate the $100.
Oh, he's probably not.
And even when Mark Zuckerberg, when he did it, he dumped the water over his head, and people are thinking so he's only going to pay $10. Well, I'm sure all these people are actually donating much more than the $10. If they're going to go to the trouble to even log on to a website, these guys have so much fucking money. Donating $10 isn't even worth their time. If they're going to go to a website to make a donation, it's going to be at the very least $1,000. At the very least. So you had, I think it was Zuckerberg called out Bill Gates, who then also made his own video. So a lot of these videos that people are making are also really fun. Bill Gates, had a little thing where he drew out a whole diagram, and apparently he was welding trussing, so you could just pull a rope and the bucket would fall on his head. So he had his own little bit. But his video starts out with him watching Mark Zuckerberg's video. And then he turns to the camera and he's like, okay, challenge shift. The production value, quality of it, really isn't that high. It just seems something like a second year, YouTuber would make still. But it's funny that he just took the amount of time to even bother to to make the video and upload it and all that stuff. So that was those are all pretty cool to watch. And then there's some that are out there on the internet that just get some of the comments on these I really love, and I've got a couple of them up that I want to play for you. Now here's the this one is Robert Downey Jr.'s one, and the other cool thing about people doing this is that you discover like these celebrity YouTube pages that you did not previously know existed.
I had no idea.
Did you know Robert Downey Jr. had a YouTube page? Of course not, but he does
has,
apparently.
Like, what, 7 videos on
Yeah, he's only got 7 videos on, but like each video's got like and he hardly has any subs, but each video's got like 300,000 views.
Well, of course, it's Robert Downey Jr.
There you go. So, and I don't know who he calls out in this video, but I'm mostly just showing it to you because then I want to read you some of the comments and just show you some of the world's greatest trolling. That's what I like to do. Okay, how do we work the control? And of course, you can see like right off the bat that like even like Hollywood celebrities just film everything by holding their phone upright. It's just the way it goes.
Bob Iger, I hereby accept your ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. And hereby nominate the following: Vince D'Onofrio and his son Elias, and of course, my old pal, Thor. That's you, Hemsworth. What do you think, Mrs. D?
It was an honor and a pleasure.
Is she a prego?
Yes.
Yes! She's gonna have Robert Downey Jr.'s baby.
Indeed.
Whoa.
I'm sure she's pretty happy about that too. So now it just went ahead to like the next video, so I need to like turn off the computer out setting.
Frightening.
Frightening. Actually, I guess I didn't really need to do that because I've got the same comment over here too, but oh well.
So let's hear some comments.
The top comment on this video is, "Can he get a better looking wife?" I'm like, what?
That's horrible.
Like, Asians are where it's at. No offense. And she's good looking for a white female, but compared to, and they list a bunch of different like Asian celebrities, but compared to like all these people, she's a bit homely.
Wow!
At least that's what I think. But to each his own. And then it says something in a foreign language, and then there's like 217 replies.
That's because people are like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, and of course there's 60 likes on the comment, but then there's also a bunch of people saying like, "Wow, she seems really fat," and I guess like no,
dude, she's not fat. She's got a baby in her belly.
She's
God.
Obviously pregnant. But the main reason I want to talk about Trollz is not because of people's opinion about Robert Downey Jr.'s wife, but because of the comments that are on this particular video. The Guardians of the Galaxy star also took the challenge, and he goes about it in a really interesting way. He starts off, well, I'll just let you watch it. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but just like where the comments have gone with this video just seems to be a little out there to me. But I'll let you guys decide.
Hi, I'm Chris Pratt. I've been challenged by Bob Iger and Vincent D'Onofrio to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Gentlemen, I accept your challenge. Now, that's twice I've been challenged, so I'm going to do it slightly different. Instead of doing one bucket of ice, what I'm going to do, I found this. It's called Blue Ice Vodka, and in lieu of the bucket of ice, I'll be drinking this. It's for a good cause. Now, I was challenged twice, so I've also found this Smirnoff Ice. That is refreshing. I wasn't gonna do the ice. Well, I challenge. Really? That's so cold. It's way too fun for you guys. Oh no, really? That went down my butt crack. Ah! What? I challenge my co-star from Everwood, Gregory Smith, my co-star from Parks and Rec, Nick Offerman, and my co-star from Guardians of the Galaxy, Dave Bautista. You've been challenged 24 hours. Seriously, you guys. It's too much.
Okay. So that was the other thing I guess I got to mention. He almost mentioned it in that video, but there's a 24-hour deadline for you to film your video and respond to it and challenge somebody else. So it's not like you can just sit on your hands, for forever. Just hope people forget about it. You have to do it within a 24-hour time period.
Hazardous. Why didn't he challenge Rocket Raccoon?
There's this guy, and it's the first comment. If you go, the title of the video is Chris Pratt takes the ice bucket challenge. So it's not too hard to find. And ice bucket challenge is in quotes. So, and the channel it's on is Jimmy Stumblepants.
It's cute.
This actually seems to be the original owner of that video. Strangely enough, not sure what's up with that. But the first comment is from a guy named Julius Fawcett. True story.
Okay.
And his comment is, it's useful to learn how to enjoy life without drinking alcohol. Now that just sounds like just something a troll throws into the water to see how many fish will bite on it.
And how many fish decided to bite?
266 replies
Fantastic.
on that comment. And this guy is just playing like holier than thou with all of these people. And apparently a big part of the reason for that is because he has gotten himself a self-help channel where he teaches people how to be happy. So I highly recommend going and checking out Julius Fawcett. That's JuliusFawcett. He's a British guy with really, really big teeth and some hair. Mostly he's teeth and hair with a message of happiness. But the funny thing is that a lot of what he doesn't realize now, he's got to know that he's trolling. Most of the people in the comments have called him out on it. But the sad part is like you see these people on the internet sometimes, and they troll and they don't actually realize what they're doing. He's trolling. They're just kind of getting psyched on the attention. But in this guy's case, he's actually got a channel that he's trying to build up to be something positive, and now he's just got like this shitstorm of negativity around it. He's probably got only 560 subscribers, something like that.
Way
and
to
his
go,
videos
dude.
got about 150 views. But you can I checked like when I first just saw the video, and then I checked a little bit later, and the dislikes on his video are steadily increasing.
Oh man!
So I don't think you're doing yourself too much of a good service there, Julius, spreading the positive message of happiness.
What an idiot!
You're pretty much just another toothy troll. So
Brittany saw that movie yesterday, The Guardians of the Galaxy with that dude.
I've heard
Brittany's friend did.
I've heard so many awesome things about it.
I know. We really need to go see it.
Hoping to get out and check it out at some point. So yeah. So like I said, the whole ice water challenge thing's been quite the phenomena, and one of the coolest ways that I've ever heard of to raise awareness in this social network environment that we have.
Yeah. Because it's more fun than a Kickstarter campaign.
Well, yeah, and there's the whole the weird breast cancer awareness thing where somebody posts a some strange update on their site, and then if you comment on it, then they send you a private message saying like, oh, because you commented on it, then you have to then post this or send this to 3 other people. But at no point does it make you aware of like breast cancer, because the fact that it's all like this secret. It just kind of it really doesn't serve the purpose. So I think the Ice Bucket Challenge seems to have actually done more to bring attention and revenue apparently to ALS since July 29th, I guess, when this whole thing kind of started. So between July 29th and today, August 17th, $13.3 million have been donated through ALSA.org. That's
way to go.
ALSassociation.org. That's a website that you would go to make your donation if you were challenged.
That's
or
fantastic.
if you just want to donate money, just to be awesome. And just to give you an idea of how much money they're used to bringing in. The same time period last year, July 29th through August 17th, they brought in $1.7 million. So from 1.7 million to 13.3
That's fantastic.
million.
That's fantastic.
And that is based on, they have 259,505 new donors within the last month.
That's fantastic.
So
Great.
anyone who's out there, if you see somebody on Facebook or Twitter claiming that that the Ice Bucket Challenge is stupid and just doing nothing to raise awareness, they are fucking mistaken because it is absolutely working, and it's a great thing. So like
Awesome.
I said, ALSA.org is the website to go to if you want to donate to that cause.
Probably doing it. Hazardous said
Probably we will.
Hazard said the Cinnamon Challenge raises awareness for teenage suffocation.
Nice. You know what? There's a decent amount of space right in between us. I'm just saying, we could get a whole other chair if you're in the neighborhood.
Yeah, Hazardous, you are pretty fucking funny. I love it
I
when
really want to make like a mock video, like right now. Raise awareness about child suffocation.
teenage suffocation.
Sorry about the cough. I did it.
Gosh, why didn't you leave the room?
Because I'm cruel and mean.
Cruel and mean. Is that
And
the
mean.
same thing?
Yes. They're two completely different things. They're two completely different skills that I have mastered. Both of them.
Neat.
That's all I wanted to talk about.
What's that? So there's a new game on the rise called No Man's Sky.
No
By
Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. It's by Hello Games. It's a PS4 timed exclusive, which means it's only going to be on PlayStation 4 at some time. It's a science fiction game that's about exploration and survival in what they call an infinitely procedurally generated universe. Which means that they generate billions of planets by a 64-bit algorithm. And it would take 1 billion years for you to play this game, visit each planet for 1 second. So, in other words, limitless possibilities.
In
here.
other words, you'll never finish it. You can just pass it on to your children.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, it's absolutely beautiful. It's an indie, which is an independent game studio. It's a team of English dudes, which I think is pretty cool. So, I want to show you the trailer because it's just absolutely fascinating, and it's not out yet. They keep doing teasers and stuff, but
Keep teasing us.
they keep teasing us. I can't believe you actually got that on there. Oh my god. be on the lookout for that. Don't know when it's gonna come to fruition, but wow, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Only on PlayStation 4.
It looked fun.
I really need to get a PlayStation 4. Yeah, Hazard says that was the 8-bit planet. Everything moves at 144p.
Yeah, totally.
Atari is releasing another Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's called Roller Coaster Tycoon World. I used to build and play roller coasters with Roller Coaster Tycoon when I was like, I don't know, 14, whenever the first one came out, and it was a lot of fun. So they're doing a new one, and there's no microtransactions, which is huge. So you get the premium PC experience with all of the goodies, and you don't have to buy any shit on top of the game. So that's fantastic.
Nice.
And also they're making gosh, what's it called?
Sex.
No, it's Roller Coaster Tycoon Screamer or Screamville or Scream something. But basically it's you can create a roller coaster and have your people that are riding the roller coasters like run into buildings and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Basically Roller Coaster Tycoon for psychopaths.
So yeah.
So I thought that was pretty funny. But
The Final Destination version of Roller Coaster Builder.
Right? So the Roller Coaster Tycoon World has cooperative multiplayer as well as single player, and early 2015 is when it gets released.
Oh.
Yeah. Screamville is what the ladies call my bedroom.
Well.
Wow. So on to a little kind of halfway depressing, halfway happy news, I guess. Everybody knows that Robin Williams passed this last week. Very sad. He was a very good man to a lot of people, and unfortunately, as much as he helped other people, he couldn't help himself, and that's pretty sad. So enough of that. But World of Warcraft is actually going to be memorializing Robin Williams. They're actually planning on making a non-player character, an NPC, inside their game. It's going to be in the game's World's End Tavern, and they're actually going to make a likeness of him doing stand-up comedy and saying his a lot of his most famous jokes. So that'd be pretty awesome. There was a lot of people that petitioned for that, and World of Warcraft said, "Yeah, we're going to do it." So that's pretty cool.
He actually played World of Warcraft and was pretty avid.
Oh yes.
Pretty avid gamer.
Yeah, he was a very avid gamer, and yes, he did play World of
Yeah,
Warcraft.
I've actually seen, since his passing, I didn't know that about him previously, but since his passing, I've seen a lot of pictures of him, particularly with his daughter, and playing and stuff. So yeah, I guess there are a lot of celebrities that are gamers that you just don't even think about. You could have been playing World of Warcraft with Robin Williams or perhaps Coco.
Maybe I did when I played it for 2 months. Hazard said they should make him look like Mork. That would be so cool! Oh my gosh. Blizzard actually released a statement and said, "You gave us so much joy in our lives, and we hope you enjoyed your time in our world. We'll see you in-game."
Oh.
Pretty sweet, yeah.
That's nice.
Also, Zelda fans have petitioned to have Robin Williams memorialized in the next Legend of Zelda game. They also petitioned for an iconic comedian NPC named Robin, and hoping to have kind of the same value where it's a comedian inside the game, telling stand-up jokes, that type of thing. Both Robin and his daughter, who is actually named Zelda, had recently been hired to promote Zelda's Ocarina of Time, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, in a series of ads before he passed. So, obviously that's not going to happen. I don't know if Zelda is going to be doing those ads or not, his daughter, but she might be. You never know. So yeah, it's kind of on a, kind of a melancholy note, but I just wanted to touch on that because it's kind of gaming stuff, so.
Yeah, it is gaming news.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta report it. Hi.
Hi.
Why did you?
I'm done.
What did you?
I don't know. I pressed cam 1.
Oh, why?
So that, I don't know.
Okay, that was confusing.
Because it looked like something I needed to do.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Oh, did I just have to lift the lever?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, because there's nothing there, and I thought like maybe you knew something that I didn't. I'm like, did you plug something into that? And there's gonna be like big flatulent penises.
What?
Yeah, exactly. See, you don't even know. You don't
Oh.
even know. So,
Hazardous was on You Now. Someone had their name as Robin Williams, and whenever somebody said, "What's up?" he would say, "Just hanging around."
oh,
Wow.
that's insensitive and horrible.
Yeah, not very nice. What you got there?
Speaking of insensitive and horrible, so I was at the store earlier, and you know how anytime a movie comes out, they always try to brand it, and pair it up with products to get you to the kids to purchase them.
Like condoms?
Yeah, exactly like condoms. So this is a special X-Men edition
Condoms?
of flips, which are just basically pretzels covered with stuff. So,
Oh, wait. Is this chocolate or is this white?
yeah, well, exactly. So what I have here is the Wolverine white fudge
What? Wolverine
Covered.
isn't even white.
pretzels. I don't know what fudge or whiteness has to do necessarily with Wolverine. He's centered
Or
there
with
at the bottom.
X-Men,
But
for that
yeah,
matter.
but I just the Wolverine white fudge
That's ridiculous.
covered pretzels. That is when you're looking to incorporate a product with.
Wait, what does the back say?
I'm sorry, what?
What does the back say?
What do you mean? What does it say
On the back?
on the back? Collect all 4 special edition flavors. Yes. So there are 3 others, but this one I found to be the most interesting because when I'm watching the X-Men and I see Wolverine, my mind automatically goes to white fudge and pretzels.
Well, Hazardous does say I love Wolverine's white fudge all over my pretzels.
Oh God, see, marketing. That's where we all belong. Marketing.
It's all about the spooge.
I like that I paid $2 for that, and at some point I'm going to be so drunk I will probably eat them. I feel bad about it later.
True story. Do we still have that one chocolate pie hanging around? Or did
No.
you eat that?
No, I don't think I ate that. I think it just got to be like so old. I think it actually left on its own.
Wow, it got up and walked away.
At one
huh?
point,
That's
yeah.
kind of impressive.
That's what happened with that.
Good job.
Dun-dun-dun. Did you get through all your stuff?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. It's impressive.
Man, I am legitimately, efficient.
You're legit. I'm a legit fish, yo.
I'm an LE.
So, I'm not sure when it's supposed to be rolling out, but it was announced at this year's VidCon that they would be adding a tip jar sort of feature to YouTube channels, so you could actually give money directly to YouTubers that you enjoy watching, kind of like
Kinda
a tip
like
jar
Twitch.
on like a piano. Yeah, basically like what they've done with Twitch, and so that has that's shown up on a lot of YouTubers' pages. Most of the prominent ones, people who are like over, like definitely anyone who's in the million subscriber range has it. But I think the cutoff is somewhere around like 250,000 subs. So if you have above 250,000 subs on YouTube, chances are this feature is available to you where you can have people tip you.
Hey, we need more subs.
Yeah, we just need to get some more subs, and we can get in on that action. So yeah, like you said, Twitch is also doing that, and they seem to be doing okay. YouTube obviously has been doing revenue sharing with their creators for quite some time with a lot of success. But in the past, there's been companies that have tried to do this exact same thing, sometimes in very similar ways, and it has not ended up being as fruitful. Specifically, Rever, which was a website very much like YouTube back in 2007, 2008, and they paid content creators for how many times their video was viewed, and it was basically it was a really poorly executed business model, and they ended up paying out more than they ended up bringing in.
Oops.
Due to a lack of ad sales, because once Google ads and YouTube had, formed this relationship, then it was, not so easy to get prime advertisers for websites that weren't as featured as YouTube would be. There's also a website called Stage.tv where people could perform, and it was also kind of like a YouNow type website where it was kind of like a gong show type setting where you could vote people down or you could give them more time and that sort of thing. And they too at one time added a feature where you could tip your performer, but then again, just without having actual ads, in the streams and on the site, it wasn't able to sustain itself. So I'm hoping that YouNow, that is also going to be going to such a structure,
That would be nice.
does not fall down the same path as some of those other websites, because they're now going to start sharing revenue. Now, even though YouNow doesn't have ads, which is for me the scary part, because a lot of other websites have made this mistake where it's like, oh, they don't like ads, so we're not going to put ads. And granted, they have a valid point, because especially on the mobile application, the ad takes up like a third of the screen.
Yeah.
So it's not, in that instance, it's not really the best idea to put ads. Besides, it kind of blows the relationship between the performer and the viewer when you just have like an ad pop up and spontaneously roll for like 20 seconds or what have you.
Which is irritating.
Yeah, but I guess they're having like premium gifts that you can give to people who are broadcasting. So if you're watching them, you can like pay a certain amount of money for a gift that you would give them in the chat room, and then part of that money would then be shared with you. It's something like that. I'm not sure exactly how it's all going to lay out, but they're going to start with what they refer to as their best or most talented broadcasters. Now, I think what they mean when they say our most talented broadcasters, what they mean is the broadcasters that get the most views, because those two things have nothing to fucking do with each other. Trust me. Check out YouNow right now and just go and see whatever hashtag, who's ever trending, and see who that. Now, if it's actually some actual well-known musician or YouTuber that's actually used to talking to people and is not has better things to do than just stare into a camera and mouth breathe while they talk about how shitty their boyfriend is. That's the sort of person you're usually going to find. So right now, if you find the most watched person on YouNow, probably not be the person you would also refer to as the most talented. But like I said, depending on when you go and search this out, there could be somebody on who's actually like Morgan Freeman could be on right now for all I fucking know. I don't know.
Hazard says most of the trending people are Arabic now.
Oh. Yeah, and I don't know if they're talking about their boyfriends or not.
Probably not.
Most of the time I go to those channels, there's not even anyone like on the camera. It's just like the camera's just pointed at a wall, and you just hear people talking in a foreign language, which is even more boring.
Well, I wonder if that has anything to do with the laws and stuff that they have.
They're just okay. Well, we got this great website we can use, but we can't
I
actually be on the
but
camera.
It could be.
Well, why don't I just point the camera at something that's not your wall, like something happy?
Well, it's usually just a black screen. I don't know.
A picture in a book of a meadow.
Maybe they can't even broadcast anything. Maybe all they have is a microphone. I do gotta say though, there's a lot of games that I've played, like free games, that it eventually just become Arabic people all over the place. So, they gotta find stuff to do, just like the rest of us.
Just like the rest of us.
Just the two of us. Thanks for all the swag and stuff there, Hazardous.
You are a master pimp.
YouTube is banned in the Middle East.
For surezies.
So that could be why they're doing stuff on the YouNows.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I think if they banned a site like YouTube, that they would ban YouNow.
Yeah, maybe they don't. Maybe it's not popular enough for them to know yet.
They haven't. It's under the radar. It's too.
Yeah, seriously.
It's too new wave for them to pick up on.
Well, not that. It's just they haven't. The government hasn't, heard about it yet.
Well.
I say keep it low key, people. Keep it low key as long as you can.
I guess we'll see.
We's all about the freedoms, yo.
What does this weird percentage thing up at the top mean?
That's your broadcast quality.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
83%.
And then it goes up to 90,
Oh.
96.
Oh, we're 90%. 94.
Black market websites at the Arabs.
Market websites.
Black market Arabic websites.
I'm Dr. Gaffer. This is Hugh Ming. You've been in the
Yeah.
back row. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see you guys next Sunday.
Thanks for all the jokes, Hazardous. You're pretty funny. I love you.
We love you kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Have a splendiferous rest of the week, or I guess not rest of the week. I guess just week
Start
because
of the
it's
week.
Sunday, start of the week. So we'll see you next Sunday. Let us know how that worked out for you. Oh, and don't forget to send us links to your strangest internet videos so that we can pit them against the one that we've already received, because we've only received one since last week.
Yeah,
we
good
need
job,
at least
Hazardous.
we need at least two. Come on, people, get with it.